Crowds in the state capitol building in Madison continued protesting enthusiastically as they gathered once again to oppose Governor Scott Walker's budget proposal that would severely limit collective bargaining rights for union workers. Meanwhile, civil rights leader Reverend Jesse Jackson stopped in town to support the union members. He tells Press TV that Wisconsin's fight is part of a larger social justice battle across the United States.
The states' rights ideology is to deny the right to vote. It is to crush workers and deny unions, and therefore deny economic justice. The 5 major oil companies have made $1 trillion since the 9/11. They're still getting tax subsidy. The Afghanistan-Iraq war, a misadventure, another $1 trillion. So we do have a budget deficit in some instances, but teachers should not be the scapegoats for that. Workers should not be the scapegoats for that.
Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker has indicated he will not compromise and has vowed to order layoffs if his measure isn't passed within 15 days. These measures have not only frustrated the thousands of working-class families, but Madison Mayor David Cheslevich.
Well, I think it's a giant step back. We have had 40 years of labor peace in our state and over much of the United States, thanks to collective bargaining, thanks to a cooperative working relationship with our unions. And for the governor to essentially destroy those unions, to eliminate collective bargaining, really puts us back in a place where we might see more municipal labor strikes.
With so much at stake for both sides, even if the governor wins the battle, he may be losing the war of public opinion and GOP support.
I think that because he's pushing this so extreme legislation, there has been galvanizing of progressive resistance to that. And what he's succeeded in doing, I think, is creating a movement in opposition to what he's trying to accomplish.
The governor's supporters, however, say Wisconsin voters backed him and his party in November when they ran on a platform of cutting spending and helping businesses create jobs.
While Wisconsin Republican Governor Scott Walker has seemingly been successful in increasing pressure on the other side, it still remains to be seen how the standoff will play out in the long run, not only for the state of Wisconsin and the governor himself, but for the United States as a whole and the Republican Party in general. Susan Madaris, Press TV, Madison, Wisconsin.